Hey, I have Jessica here. I'm so excited to have her
Hi.
here because she just finished the 90-day Tummy Warrior coaching program. And I'm going to have a rapid fire, quick question back and forth questions and answer from Jessica for her experience and maybe a little bit of how she was like before joining the Tummy Warrior coaching program. So be quick. And if you want something quick and just tell me to the points, this would be a really good video for you. So it'll be about 8 or 9 questions that I'm going to ask Jessica. So Jessica, welcome here. Thank you.
Hi. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, my very first question is, how many babies do you have and how old are they?
So I have two little girls, 3 years old, and then one that just turned 1 year old.
Awesome. And what was your before measurements for your diastasis in terms of the gap, like how many fingers gap, and also how deep your fingers able to sink into your belly?
Yes. So I feel like I'm way above average. When I was pregnant, I carried really heavy and really forward. And so with my first baby, my abs were literally like to my hips. And so I tried different things to have them come back together again. And then I got pregnant again about 2 years later.
Back-to-back pregnancy, right?
Yeah. And then got even worse. And so it was painful. And I had at least a 5-finger gap. When I met you, I was about 8 months postpartum, and I still had a good 3-finger gap. And then at least 2 inches of putting like your knuckles in. So, but now after your program, after the 3 months, I barely.
We'll wait for that.
Oh, okay. I'll wait to announce that. I'm too excited to share my good results with you.
Of course, I know you're so excited. You can't wait. Okay, so what were the workouts or programs you tried prior to the Tummy Warrior coaching program? You can name it if you want. If you don't want to name it, you don't have to. But like, what were some of the things you tried?
Yeah, honestly, it was just YouTube videos. And so they worked pretty well, but to help my diastasis come back together, it wasn't tailored towards that. So it was helping me to lose weight, but it wasn't helping my ab and supporting what I really needed. And so I tried just different like YouTube videos. We have our own YouTube channel. So I love YouTube. I think it's a great resource, but it wasn't exactly what I needed for like my own body.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. And then, so what time of the day did you do the Tummy Warrior workouts once you joined my program? And how did you fit it into your schedule, providing you have 2 babies and one is relatively young?
Yeah, so mornings were my time for myself. I would wake up, my girls would get up shortly after that. We would get ready, have breakfast, and then right after we would eat breakfast, I would do my program. And it was so consistent that my toddler would tell me, okay, workout time, do your tummy workout, mom. So it was really important to have that clear in my schedule. If I didn't do it in the morning, it wouldn't get done that day. So morning time. Yeah.
Yes. And I encourage all my clients to do that first thing, like put themselves first before like all the other lists that they have to do throughout the day. Otherwise, they get so tired at the end of the day. Yeah, and so yeah, I love that because so then you like get that out of the way, and then you have the whole day.
Yes, yeah, definitely.
Okay, awesome. So what was one thing that propelled the success within the Tummy Warrior coaching program for you?
I can't thank you enough, Becky. I've told you a lot about how much you've helped me, but I love how you provide so many different resources. You aren't just helping our tummies to feel more supported, but you give us something that helps us physically, emotionally, mentally, and even in your workouts, you even put a daily affirmation in them, which I think is so important because as a mom, like how you said, you don't have time for yourself and you forget how to take care of yourself. So I loved how you just propel encouragement and motivation and the information, but I just love how you genuinely cared about me and every single one of your clients too. But you just gave us so much encouragement. And when I would have like a bad week or something would come up, I was sick or vacation or something, my workout wasn't as good, you gave me motivation to keep on trying the next week. So in other programs, I would have been like, okay, like I fell off the bandwagon, but you helped me to get back on. So that was really, I think, critical in my journey with you.
Oh, wow. That's awesome. Thank you. Yeah, I think that this is more for me when I'm looking at and when I'm creating the program, I am focusing on the experience for the mom who are doing the program. It's not just, okay, here's the workout, you do this, and that's about it. Like you can do this, like literally there's so many resources, like you say, online, on YouTube, everywhere. But what I wanted to create is a program that is holistic, but at the same time it's doable for you, and as an experience that you're actually going to learn, instead of like, okay, what am I going to do next after this workout? Okay, where should I go from here? But now you actually have from A to Z, you have the whole entire process with you.
Yeah. And what you have taught me, I can carry it on with my next pregnancy. Most likely I'll have diastasis again after that pregnancy. And so it's not just a one-time use. I can use these resources and things that you've taught me for the rest of my motherhood. So I really thank you for that.
Yay, awesome. Well, that's my goal for you too. You know, if you have another pregnancy, it will be you will know how to use some of the knowledge to help you to have a healthy pregnancy and also to recover even quicker and just feeling so much stronger in you. Awesome.
Yeah, I wish I would have known about you and like found your Instagram account after my first pregnancy, because that journey was very difficult. I learned a few things after that one, but if everyone could have a Becky in their life, if everyone could have a friend like you and a coach like you, I think so many other moms can recover and be able to go through postpartum even better. So I'm excited to get out the word about your business and what you do, because what you are doing is just incredible.
Yeah, awesome. I'm so excited, so happy. Thank you. So other than seeing the DR improvements, what other areas, like whether it is physical changes or like what other aspects of your life do you also see improvement as well? Like do you also see positive changes?
Yeah, I honestly, body image. I haven't told you this story, but when I was taking my before pictures, when I first joined your program, I had to turn a certain way, and I haven't really seen my belly in the mirror. And when I first started your program, I was taping myself to see my posture and how you recommend to see how your posture is as you're working out. And the first time I did that, I just started crying because I thought, oh my gosh, like the day before I saw a picture of me pre-kids, and I thought, I'll never get back to my pre-body self. And I just cried. And my husband was like, what do I say?
Oh no. Oh, I'm losing you there for a second there. Hello, Jessica?
More confidence in my body.
And I lost you for about 10 seconds.
Oh, okay. Am I back now?
Yeah, you're back.
Okay. Going back 10 seconds.
About 10 seconds.
So I was starting to cry during that first time taking pictures, and my husband was like, oh my gosh, like it's fine. Like, and he didn't understand. I'm like, you don't know what I'm going through. And the more that I got to know you, I can't express enough gratitude to you, Becky, but seeing your before and after pictures, it gave me so much hope, because I would research on YouTube and people's blogs about their diastasis journey, and they had like a 6-pack. And I'm like, they do not understand. And they gained like, the 25 pounds in their pregnancy. And so here I am, I gained 70 pounds in my pregnancy, and I have this severe diastasis, and I'm like, nobody can get this. Nobody understands. And so for you, to be so vulnerable, to share your pictures and your stories, and to share your story about how it wasn't easy for you to transform how you did, but you gave me so much encouragement. If I can do it, you can do it too. And so I really took that to heart.
Yeah.
And I think that really helped me to appreciate my body even more, but to see myself as someone that can change and to make improvements. I may not ever go back to my pre-baby self, and that's okay, because I love who I am, and your program has really helped me to appreciate my body even more.
Seeing is believing, and I truly believe that, like, if she can do it, I can do it. I was also I got inspired by other moms that I saw on Instagram. Like, if she can do it, she is no more different than I am. Why can't I do it? So that was always to my heart too, and that's why I wanted to transfer this energy to all the clients that I help. Like, if I could do it, you can absolutely. I'm no more different than you are. Like, I'm just a regular mom. I didn't have that much knowledge in the beginning, and I did it. And I knew you could do it too. That's great. So down to last two questions. So that really leads me to, okay, how do you feel now? Like, what is your DR measurement? So you were saying you have 3 fingers gap and about two, did you say 2 knuckle or?
Yeah.
2 knuckles at the beginning. So now where are you?
So I've lost over 10 pounds now, and barely 2 fingers now, which is average, which I think is incredible considering to where I was. And then just barely a knuckle now. So going from 2 to maybe even half of 1.
Yeah. And then also the top to bottom, I think we forgot to mention about that.
Yes. So the top and the bottom, I want to pull that up real fast. So I started with the upper was not as bad. It was less than a finger, but now it's no fingers. It's totally closed up now. And then the lower, when I first started, was 3.5 fingers. So that was more improvement, and that's totally closed now as well. Ooh. Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome. From 3.5 fingers to now nothing, and it's just the belly button that we need to continue to strengthen. And that is really normal, like you're saying, 1 to 2 fingers, a knuckle deep or so. We all have some sort of weakness, and that's where it's stretched the most from pregnancy, where the belly button is, and also that's also where the belly button sits. So it usually sinks in a little bit further, deeper. So you're doing awesome. I think you made such a tremendous progress. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah. So my last question for you: what was the most rewarding part? And this is completely unrelated to diastasis. What is the most rewarding part for you as motherhood?
No, I love that question. I don't think we contemplate that question enough as a mom. I think we're too busy in the day-to-day grind. But honestly, it's seeing your kids have joy. It brings me so much joy. And different holidays or events are even more magical, but just like the day-to-day magic, my 3-year-old is very spunky and just everything is the best day ever. It's smoky right now in California, having some forest fires going on. And yesterday the smoke cleared down a little bit, and she went outside and she goes, "The sky is blue." And she was just like so excited to see the sky was blue. And for me, it's like, I don't even think of that. But so to see my kids have so much joy in those little things, it just makes me appreciate life even more.
Oh, yeah, me too. Little moments like that. Yeah, it's the things you don't even think about. Oh, that's awesome. Well, thank you so much, Jessica, for doing this rapid fire with me. Now, I want people to connect with you. Where can people find you? I know, because I say that because you're not just a regular mom. Well, you are a regular mom, but like, I know you also have a YouTube channel, so I want people to connect with you.
Yeah. So our YouTube channel is called The Fife Life. And so we make videos about motherhood and pregnancy and lifestyle, kind of a little bit of everything of what we're going through. I love sharing my story of what I've gone through to hopefully help other people. And then on Instagram, our username is the_Fife_life. And then same thing, we just share about motherhood and marriage and just life in general.
Yeah,
So
I love your channel. I was just talking about it with you just before this call. Like you took a picture underneath, like that's how your child look at you, right? The body image. Now, you mentioned it's like this is how our child always look at you, but they always see the double chin. They don't really see the pretty hair. It's always like that. So it's
and they
I
love
love
us
that
anyways.
reality.
Yes. Well, Becky, really though, like I can't thank you enough. So I'm excited to share my love for your program, and I just thank you so much for all that you're doing to help moms across the country. Like you're
Oh,
internationally changing moms' lives.
yeah,
So
pleasure.
you don't get enough credit, I feel like, for all the good that you're doing and all the free resources and things that you've taught me. I'm just like, why didn't I know this? So I feel like every postpartum mom should meet you to learn all of these things
Yeah,
from.
well, I really wish that I knew about what I'm teaching from the beginning, like instead of like, oh, my doctor is like, don't worry about it, or like, oh, it's no big deal. Like they just kind of brush it off. So I didn't think it was a big deal for me, and until a lot later, like I have to find out like in around a circle my way that okay, this is actually DR and it's actually pretty severe for me. It's not like they are saying, oh, you'll be fine doing some exercises, or like later on, then I go to her, it's not exercise anymore. It's about, oh, okay, you might have to do surgery. So there's like either like nothing or surgery. Like there's nothing in between. So I really wish that I knew about what I'm teaching right now. And that's why I'm really passionate on what I'm doing.
Yes, my story is very similar to yours. My OB was just saying like, just go YouTube some exercises to work your T, your transverse abdominals. And I'm like, okay, like, what do I do? Like, that's just so like vague. So for
Yeah.
your program to be like so tangible and so well outlined, it makes being a mom, it makes it like doable. You make
Yeah.
it like concrete and what I need to do, and you map it out with those 3 sections, and you just have a very clear program. So thank you for all the time that you've done to make sure that it's doable for any mom that wants to put in the work.
Thank you so much. It's my pleasure working with you, Jessica.
No, thank you, Becky.